Hi everyone and welcome to the Haunted Connection show. We're bringing this to you from the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre in Hinckley, Leicester, and we're going to be having a bit of a discussion about all sorts of things tonight, including some exciting news, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we got some big news coming. I've been teasing everybody over the last few days. People have been putting on Facebook, you tease. So, please leave all your comments in the comment section. Let me bring it up so we can actually see them. Okay, the big news. Do you want to tell people, Jane?
Well, I'll let you tell it. It's your baby.
The
You
big
can tell
news
it.
is that we are going to have our own TV channel on the Roku platform. So it's going to be called the. I also get the name, the Ghost Planet Network. So we are going to go international. If you get Roku TV on your TV now, you'll be able to watch us from June. All our shows that we do, plus all the new ones that we're planning, are going to go onto that platform. Roku actually goes into more than 70 million homes across the world.
Ooh.
So we're hoping to get quite a few of them to watch us. So
70 million.
70
cool.
million. Obviously, not all of them are going to be interested in paranormal. But hello to everybody who's tuning in. Obviously, some people have missed it. What I've said is our big news is that we are having. How do you spell that? Okay, Sarah. I've took the mouse though because I've got edited to. Sarah says, "How do you spell that? Never heard of it." It's ROKU. Roku. I think it's on all the new smart TVs. But if you've got an old one like me, you just buy a stick. I think it's $19.99 from Argos. That's all it's going to cost. You just put it in a HDMI socket on your TV, and you get all the channels. Obviously, some channels you have to pay for, but most of them are free. Our channel will be absolutely free because we've had this discussion many times about do we think it's right to charge people, and we don't.
No, it's been our philosophy for a long time that we don't. We want to bring these. We want to bring these to everybody who can watch them. We don't want to exclude. We don't want to exclude anybody just because they things are a bit tight and they can't afford to pay it. And I think since lockdown, when there was so many live feeds out there, and it was fantastic to just be able to watch so many people's live feeds, and then following on from that, I think because so many people doing it, then you then got these Patreon things, and you got the supporters clubs, and now you have to sort of pay to watch a lot of the paranormal content. And it's okay if you're watching one or two, but when it's three, even if it's $2.99, $1.99, $3.99 a month, if you want to watch 10 of them, that soon adds up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sarah says, hope I can get it. Oh, I don't have a smart TV. You don't have to have a smart TV, Sarah. As long as your TV has got HDMI input, you can buy a stick from Argos or Tesco's. Any of the Argos is the cheapest I've seen. I got mine from Tesco's at the weekend because I was running around because I was sent the link to check the channel, what it's going to look like, and of course I didn't have Roku, so I couldn't watch it. So, Shani says, missed the announcement. What's going on? The big we will keep saying this. The big announcement from the centre is that we are having our own TV channel on the Roku ROKU platform. It's video on demand, so all the videos will be there forever, so you can just click on the one you want to watch. Also, once we're up and running, we can do live feeds on there.
Yeah.
So we can still do live feeds, which is good because we do like live feeds. Also, something else that we're having is it's not just our footage. It's not just our shows that we do. We are having other people, whether the YouTubers or whatever, they are going to join us, and they'll have It's going to be a bit like Netflix. If you see Netflix, you have categories. Our categories are going to be like the Demon Connections. We're going to do other different shows. They're all going to have their own category. Haunted Live are going to be putting their videos on the channel as well, so that's good.
Yeah.
So they'll have their category, and we've got Australian Paranormal Society. They're coming on board with us. Got quite a few YouTubers coming on board with us, so it's all very exciting. And the best thing is it's free.
Yeah.
It's always good. My phone keeps going off, so it's only my daughter. So it's important to me that it's free. However, we do have to finance it, so it'll be like ITV. There will be an advert halfway through the video.
Yeah, and I think that's just a small price to pay to keep it free, isn't it?
Because as you can imagine, it's not cheap. It's not costing me a couple of quid to do this, but I think it's a big step forward, and I think it's where we're at now. I think.
And we get to bring all our special findings all to the world. Is the world ready?
Gary says, Neil, you don't do free. It is though. All you got to do, Gary, is if you don't have a smart TV, buy a Roku stick. I think it's called Roku Express. I think it's just a little thing that sticks to the back of your telly with a little tiny box that goes under the TV or to the side of the TV. It's got a remote. Once you spend that $19.99 from Argos, that's it. Our channel is free. Up to now, we've already got over 10 categories planned, or with teams wanting to come on board with us. So it's very exciting.
Yeah, and these are all these teams have sort of been vetted by yourself, haven't they?
All the videos have got to come through me. So if there's something on them, for example, if it's somebody not reputable, they won't be coming. I think everyone knows who I mean.
Yeah.
They won't be joining us. All the videos are going to come through me, so I've got to check them all. But once I've checked a couple from each category, I'm just going to put them on, because once we got that relationship up and running, that's going to be great. So there will be an advert in the video, a bit like ITV. The good thing about it is, with YouTube, I've been researching this on YouTube, where most teams put their footage, unless they've got huge subscribers, the chances of finding a little team's footage is quite remote.
Yeah.
Because YouTube has about 4 million uploads every day. Obviously, they're not all paranormal, but they're 4 million, around 4 million uploads every day. So if any paranormal teams have got a YouTube channel, I had one messaging me earlier, and she's been doing YouTube for years. Her question is she's interested in joining us, but can she keep her YouTube channel as well? The answer is yes, of course.
Yeah.
So that's fine, because we just want to spread the word about everybody, really. Everyone's making lots of comments, which is nice. I've missed loads, so I'm sorry about that. Nick says, fantastic news, very exciting. Sarah says, you'll be famous worldwide. Gareth says, awesome. Jack says, big project, well done. Yeah.
It's been in the pipeline for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, Sarah said, really pleased for you guys, you deserve it. Yeah, it's been on the pipeline, because everyone who watches the Demon Connections knows that we were going to put that onto a USA platform.
Yeah.
Bit similar to the Ghost Planet network. Obviously, ours is going to be better. But they rejected it because they said the quality, but there's nothing wrong with the quality. I reckon it's the subject matter.
Yeah.
A
bit controversial.
It's a bit controversial, but we love controversial stuff. That's the paranormal, isn't it?
No, as we question everything. We challenge everything.
Yes, we do. Jack says, love seeing people succeed in what they love doing. Positivity is the key.
Thank you, Jack.
Michelle says, sounds good. Right, so that's the big news. We are having our own TV network.
And what's it called again?
Ghost Planet Network. We've got to thank Mr. Andy Saw for the logo.
Which cracking job.
As always, and the name. That's why I can never remember it. This is, let me put this picture up. That's it. I love the little TV with the ghost in.
Yeah.
And you will be seeing that very soon because we're asking for this is Roku. That's the home screen on Roku. On the home screen, you will be getting Ghost Planet Network. So it's all very, very exciting. So,
yes, good
any questions from anybody? Okay. Jack says very smart. Shani says love that logo. Gary says love it. Mandy says I love the image. Amanda says that's so cool. Michelle says that's incredible, laugh out loud. The TV looks really I love the TV. I think the TV swung it for me. Yvonne says that's awesome, congratulations. And Emma said whoop whoop. So all very, very exciting.
So it's full steam ahead, isn't it?
It is full steam ahead. I've got at least 6 teams already wanting to join us, putting their footage on. I will start putting them on. I was planning on going live with the channel on the 1st of May, but Mr. Stevenson from the Haunted Magazine came up with a good suggestion earlier. He said, why don't we go live on the 6th of June at 6 p.m, which makes 666. And I thought, yeah, that's good. So we will be going live on the 6th of June at 6 p.m.
Oh, I'll put that
put it in your calendar. Okay, question. So it says, so will it all be pre-recorded stuff on there, or will you be chatting live at all? We can do live as well. Once we're up and running, we can do live streams as well. So we can basically do what we want. And also another good thing is it's our channel. So whatever we put on, and as long as it's legal, not pornographic, which paranormal isn't, is it? We can put what we want on.
I see some flashy balls now and again, but that's about it, isn't it?
Just finish my tea off. Steve from Steve Gossund says, "Hope you both are. Yeah, we're very good, very excited." Jack says, "Amazing 666," and Amanda says 666. Mandy says no naked ghosts on. No, you know.
The twister was enough.
I don't know what parties you go to.
Oh dear.
Okay, Eric says yes. That way you can put the truth and not all the other crap that I see. Yes. There is quite a few dodgy groups out there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And it won't be all clickbait stuff.
The dodgy groups will not be welcome. We all know who they are. I'm not giving them. Not even going to say the name because they're not worth the hassle. Michelle says flashing balls, laugh out. I always take mine with me on a horn. Emma says, will I have to curb my language when recording? Well, I want it to be natural. Obviously, yeah, I want it to be natural.
See, we do swear now and again. You can't help it if you come across a big black shadow standing in front of you. You're bound to sort of, some things do slip out. Some flips.
Well,
and
we have Amy working with us.
Yeah.
Shani says that's a relief. No naked persons. So what we're asking for now is if any teams do videos on YouTube and they want to reach a bigger audience, like we said, we can reach 70 million houses all around the world.
And if one of your teams, one of the categories could be just like evidence, can't it?
Yes.
So if one of your teams has caught some cracking evidence that you want to put out there, then let Neil know.
Yeah, because a popular show on YouTube is Nuke's Top 5, I think it's called. They get watched by millions. There's nothing to stop us doing our own Ghost Planet Top 5. I don't know. It's possible. If people just send me video clips, and we can do a show like that. That's the good thing about us having our own network.
And all the teams will get full credit. It'll all be all the credit will go to all the people who've captured the stuff.
Oh yeah. Jack says, saw a video earlier where somebody found fishing line set up to a door and to add extra effect. I hate that.
There's just no need for that. Because when you're doing stuff like that, the spirit world knows that you're deceitful and you're being untruthful and stuff, and they won't work with you anyway if you're going to be like that.
Well, if a team does have a video on our network and I find out that they have been faking stuff, I'll take them off. Simple. Shani says, I meant a relief to no dodgy teams, not nakedness. That's good. Eric says, besides, I've seen nudity and swearing on UK TV. Yeah, I'm too old for that sort of thing. Jack said, we spoke earlier about my film, and so once I've got video shot, I will be sending it over. That's great, Jack. I'm looking forward to see your stuff. Mandy says Charlene Locamp. Yeah, we all know Charlene's stuff. She
picks up
they are more than welcome to join us. So many comments. Michelle says yes, like that. We have loads of evidence and clips. Yeah. We can have a show with just clips because they seem quite popular. Sarah says maybe you could do your own kind of paranormal award thingy. Yes, that I have thought about that. That might come in time. The Ghost Planet Awards, we'll see. We've got to walk before we've got to run before we do a 100-yard sprint, haven't we? Ruby Luna says, hello, so happy for you, exciting. Would I be able to stream the channel through the internet, or do I need a TV license or stick? I think you can get the app on the internet. You don't need a TV license because it's not BBC or anything like that. So you definitely don't need a TV license. But you can, if you want to watch it on the TV, you can just buy a stick. It's 20 quid from Argos, and then you get lots of different channels, not just ours, but you get lots of different channels as well. I've been watching it since I've got it. It's great. It's so much better than Amazon Prime. I hate Amazon Prime. If you watch the films on Amazon Prime, they're D movies, not even B movies.
Yeah.
Shani says, I want to be involved somehow, but we don't make videos currently. Do you need any promotional branding photography or anything? Quite possibly. We can always talk about that, Shani. Vicky says exciting times ahead. Yeah, it is. Sarah said you could air some bits from the Paracon event in September. Yeah, my plan is to stream bits of that live on our network, because hopefully come September, I think you mean the Parameet, Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, in doing that, we can probably bring the events that we go to. We can probably put some videos on of there, and it'd be nice to sort of promote some of the other events.
Yeah.
To through that channel.
Yeah, because you and Julie are at Witches and Pagan Festival in May.
Yeah.
I am going to contact them, ask them if I can come and film and have a festival section.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you're doing a festival section, I'm on a few festivals this year.
So we want to promote all the good things with. Sarah says, "Oops, yes, Parameet." I'll let you off this one, Sarah. So you'll be seeing a lot more shows from us. We are going to, on the 25th and 30th, we are going to record 2 seances from the centre. So we are going to be doing a show called Communicating with the Dead. It's just basically seances. First time we did seances, I've not told you this, but first time we did seances, we took it back to, we call it the traditional Victorian seance, but everyone does that now, don't they?
Yeah.
So we're going to bring our seances up to the 21st century. So we are going to use gadgets.
Yeah.
We are going to do something special, aren't you, Jane?
Am I? What am I doing? What have you volunteered me for?
Victoria says awesome. Thanks, Victoria. So yeah, the more footage, the more teams.
Oh, I remember.
The more the penny drop. It takes a long time to drop now. The more teams that want to come on board with us, the more footage that we're going to have, the more views we're going to have, and the more we'll be able to do, because we'll be able to finance even more things. Because something else I'd like to do is go around the Civil War battlefields and things. Amanda says, can't wait to do the seances. Yeah, seances are going to be gone, looking forward to them. So all in all, I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited about the footage because I love to see other people's footage and what they've captured. And we're so lucky here at the centre because so many teams have come and captured some amazing stuff, haven't they?
Yeah.
And we have the opportunity to see all of it, which is great. So it'd be nice to sort of be able to share that with and sort of share that to a wider audience as well, if the teams are willing, if we get the permission.
Just got a message. Yeah, so the more teams we have on board, the better. There are lots of, I do watch lots of YouTube. It does do me head in. I know we're going to have an advert in the middle and at the start, perhaps, but I don't know. I know we're going to have an advert because we've got to finance the thing. But with YouTube, you watch about 2 minutes and an advert comes on. Watch another 5 minutes and an advert comes on, unless you pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't like paying.
And I think you can just treat that as a positive thing anyway. If an advert pops up, it gives you an opportunity for a quick loo break, put a kettle on, and come back.
So it's going to be a bit like ITV used to be, I think. That's what Michelle says. I can't wait to come there. Cameron says, hi Neil, I've got home from work as a witch as I can, as soon as I can, so I can see the live. Thanks, Cameron. Yeah, so watch out for in June.
Yeah, because we're planning on doing a lot more other stuff. It's not just your normal going to a dark, spooky building or going to graveyards and that sort of thing. There's a lot of stuff going to be coming up that's, just going to be done in the daylight. We don't need the dark to work with spirit. So There's going to be a lot of different sort of things coming up.
Yeah, one is going to be really popular. We're going to start when the nice weather comes. We're going to start doing the ghost walks of Leicestershire because we live in Leicestershire, and I've got a book called Haunted Walks of Leicestershire. So we're going to call it Ghost Walks of Leicestershire.
Yeah.
And when we says that we're going to do that, a lot of people says, "Can they come with us?"
Yeah.
And obviously, we're going to go into general public's
we're going to
walkways, so we cannot stop you coming anyway. But we wouldn't stop you anyway if people want to join us on our walks. As long as you bring your own drinks and your own food, because some walks are 10 miles long, and we'll go to these supposedly haunted locations on these walks and see what people pick up.
Yeah, because there's a lot of sites that we want to visit.
Not Bradgate Park though. You have to get permission from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nigel says, Ruby Luna, you will be able to access the channel via Roku streaming device like a Fire Stick, but better. Sounds like you've got it already, Nigel. It is, but actually, it is better than Amazon Fire Stick. And it's our channel's free. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, and it's also going to be, because it's going to be sort of the Haunted Antiques as such, the Paranormal Research Centre.
Yeah.
It's it's just going to be stuff that we always do. So it's not going to be made up stuff. It's not just going to be
no fishing wire like someone said earlier. We just want the real stuff.
We just want to do what we do, but share it with you lot as well.
Nigel says we've got 2. Oh, you can watch it 2 times over, Nigel. But we want the channel to cover every aspect of the paranormal. The paranormal isn't just about ghosts. I know we focus on ghosts and demons, but we are going to do a series called the Fae Files. So we're going to go into the woods to find the Fae, hopefully. But we want, if anyone does videos on cryptids or UFOs or aliens or anything weird and wonderful, you're welcome to join us. The main thing is to be true.
Yeah. Just see Mandy Bell's comments.
So I'm coming to that one. Amanda says there is an app you can download for Roku. Thanks, Amanda. Mandy Bell says, "Oh, but I do like fire extinguishers."
If you know, you know.
If you know the story, you know all about it. We know the story, and it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Ruby says, "Thank you very much for the info, Nigel. That's great. We'll definitely purchase one." Brilliant. It is very, very exciting. Now, we could have charged subscription fee and not had adverts in, but I think people would, personally, I think people would sooner have it free and have an advert.
Yeah.
Michelle says you don't need permission, Bradgate Park. It's open 24/7. Just not take a big crowd. All right, that's what she said to me. If we're an organised event, we need their permission.
Oh, well, we won't be very organised.
We won't be organised. We'll have stragglers everywhere. No, it is. We blag it. So let me just put what you'll be seeing a lot of up again, because it is amazing, from Mr. Saw. So that is going to be plastered all over Facebook. It's basically asking for content creators to contact us, and we're asking them if they want to join us. They don't have to pay us, so it's free for them to put our footage. If they've got a YouTube channel anyway, they can carry on with the YouTube channel. It's just that we just like to get as much as we can. Okay, Kelly, hello from Australia. Thank you.
Hello.
Well, Kelly, you might be interested. We are having our own paranormal channel called Ghost Planet Network. It's going to be on Roku, and we do have the Australian Paranormal Society. I think that's what they're called, joining us.
Just turn the fire off.
Jane's getting a bit heated.
Starting to cook.
Okay, Sarah says this is an interesting one. Sarah says, "What times will the channel be airing?" The videos will be on demand, so they'll be there all the time. So if you awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, just go onto the channel, pick what video you want to watch, click play, and you can watch it.
So if it's live?
If it's live, we will do a schedule for the live feeds, and we will announce them. So video on demand, that's the main thing, and I think that's what people want nowadays. You know, they don't want to be told, oh, Coronation Street's on at 7, I've got to be there, I've got to be home for 7.
Yeah.
So you can watch them anytime, day and night, 7 days a week. Caroline says, oh, it'd be amazing. Kelly says, can you share the link, please? We're not going live until the 6th of June, Kelly. But please follow us on Facebook, or just get the Roku stick, or however you're going to get it, and we will be going. The channel will be live on the 6th of June at 6 p.m. UK time. It's summertime now, isn't it?
Yeah, you won't
UK summertime.
666.
666. Mr. Stevenson from Haunted Magazine come up with that idea. I think it's quite cool. Let's just go. Kelly says, for Australian can't get a stick in Aussie. I think that you can get an app on the internet as well. Amanda says. Just look for on the internet for Roku. Download the app, I believe. Eventually, we will have a new website as well, so you'll be able to get on our new website, but that's being built. Cool. So very, very exciting. I hope you're all looking forward to it. Any more questions, or should we just ramble on? It does go all around the world, I'm told, to 70 million houses, homes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people. Ant says, evening Neil Jane, fantastic idea going live at 6 p.m. on the 6th of June. Yeah, that's Paul's idea. I hope you're not working too hard, Ant. Be good to see you. We ain't seen you for a bit. So, like I said, if any the video contributors to the channel, we find out we're faking it or doing something they shouldn't be doing, I should just remove them off the channel. So, because I'm not having fakers.
No, but also people, if they're breaking into places and investigating places that they haven't got permission to either, that won't.
Yeah, I don't like that. Ant says, not at all, I'm skiving work this week. Oh, well done, Ant. So it's all very, very exciting. Our first shows going on will be 2 seances, which we'll be recording in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it soon comes round though.
It does. Kelly says, do you pay for Roku over there or free? It's free. We have to, if you have the stick for the TV, you pay about 20 quid for the stick, and then Roku is free. There's even a Roku channel, and that's all free, and that's got lots of good stuff in. That's got other paranormal shows on as well.
Yeah.
There's some really good stuff on there. I think it's the most important thing is to make it free and true. No faking it. That's important.
And different stuff. We like different stuff, don't we? If it's if people are doing sort of unusual experiments or things we've not seen before, that's
Yeah,
that's interesting.
You know us. We try and do things differently. So if you got any ideas to do things differently that you think no one else will have that, we might well do.
Or if you want to try an experiment and you've got nobody to do it with you, you could always let us know. Maybe come up here and we can sort it out and maybe even film it at the same time.
Yeah.
If you've got something weird and wonderful you can try.
Caroline says, where do you get the stick, please? You can get them from Argos. I got mine from Tesco, the big Tesco's in Coventry. But I know Amy got hers from Argos in Inkley. 20 quid. They're actually cheaper. They're cheaper in Argos than Tesco's. What I'm trying to do, once we're up and running, is get a supply of sticks in ourselves, so
Cool.
we can sell them at a discounted price. Eric says, I would like to do across the world. What's that last word, Eric? Tell us what that last word is. Is it seance? Caroline said, oh, thanks. What's it called? It's called Roco Express. All right. Kelly says, how to buy a TV with it. We currently don't have a TV yet. All right, yeah. It's best with a TV, Kelly. Just buy a TV, just watch our channel.
Yeah, only a little one.
The rest of it's rubbish anyway, I'm telling it. Okay. Esther's. Eric, do you mean Esther's method? Kelly says, just looked it up. And Caroline says, okay, thank you. Okay, Eric says, it's the Blue Bill Fold and headphones and spirit box. Okay, yeah, that's we call it the noise reduction module because Amy just moans and moans when we don't. But yeah, that's the sort of thing we can try. You know, if we've got viewers, we could do a live feed.
Yeah. Around
the world, because we can live feed on it as well. Most of the videos will be video on demand, but we will be able to live stream. So we can do sounds with people all around the world, or anything.
Even do some worldwide meditation.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's what we can look forward to. Biff says, do have an experiment I want to do.
Cool.
I'm waiting, Biff. I'm waiting with bated breath. Annette says, I'll be off to pick a stick up. Thanks, Annette. Like I say, we won't be on there till the 6th of June at 6 p.m. So it's 666.
Yeah, so it gives you plenty of time.
Bit of a laugh, really. It'll give people plenty of time. It'll give me a bit more time to get lots of footage and content on there. Because I don't want to go for the channel to go live and just have one video on there, because it defeats the object, because people would be bored straight away, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So
the more footage we have, the better to me personally, because people people will have the favourites, won't they?
Yeah.
Annette says, cannot forget that date. Yes, it's a good one from Paul. So, are you excited about it, Jane? I've not asked your opinion on it, really.
I am, because
I'm really just throwing this on you lot.
No, it is. It's an exciting step forward. Yeah, it's good. I know you've put a lot of work into it, so it's just nice to see it all coming together.
I've even updated the website to include it on my own without the kids' help. Come on. Kelly says Aussies can't watch as no TV has got it yet. So to say go buy a TV with that on it, that can't be done as it's not designed yet. Do you have your TVs have a HDMI input on it? If you got an HDMI input,
you might just be able to buy a stick.
Might just be able to buy a stick. Sarah says, hopefully you still have a lot of footage from the centre that's already been shared with you. Yes, we've got loads of footage that we can start putting together. So
yeah, and it'd be nice to share it with even more people, won't it? So that'd be good.
So, but if Australia can't get it, I can look into that, Kelly. I don't. Okay, Kelly says, does not work. I've discussed this often with Roku. Okay. Adam says, hi all, what have I missed? You've missed most of it,
You might have to
Adam.
watch it back, Adam.
But I'll tell you again, just for you, Adam, we are having our own TV channel. It's not just our stuff that's going on it. We are going to be putting other people's stuff on our channel. It's going to be on Roku, which is a bit like Amazon Prime, but in my opinion, better. I apologise if Mr. Amazon's watching, but I think Roku is better. So we'll be going live on the 6th of June this year at 6 p.m. Kelly says, I really want it, sad we can't get it. Don't know. I'll ask, once we're up and running, Kelly, I'll ask Roku as well. Adam saying, I will do. Cheers, Neil. Oh, that's awesome. We'll have some clips for you. Brilliant. So, yeah, we are going to be busy.
It's going to be very exciting. Exciting times.
So, any more questions? We've had lots of questions now, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ant's just said if anyone's doing the Paranormal Blackout this week, if not, he will do his. You can, Ant.
Cool. Another victim. Another volunteer.
But again, you see, I've got to think about that sort of thing, haven't I? Do we do them live or do we do recorded for the Roku channel?
Well, you could do them live and record them at the same time.
Yeah, but the quality is not as good.
Oh, right, okay.
So we will think about it. I'll decide that. Kelly says, thank you and good luck with it. Could you private message me with your information, please? And good luck with it. Yeah, I will do. I'll send you a friend request if we're not friends, Kelly, and we'll chat. Cameron says, I love how the centre is growing, Neil. It's an incredible place and we'll definitely be watching. Thanks, Cameron.
Thank you.
Adam says,
is an incredible
we'll
place.
pop down and see you hopefully soon on my next Saturday off. Yeah, message me for Adam because we don't open every Saturday now. We are open this Saturday because we've got things to get sorted. Sarah says, so exciting you've gone from your little carport to the big screen. Can't wait. It's going to be so good. I think it is.
This time next year, Rodney.
I think it. I do. I really do think it's going to be amazing. I do. And the people who are going to have shows on with us, I know them and I know the quality is there. And I've seen lots of videos on YouTube which are really, really good, but get 200 views.
Yeah.
Because no one knows them, no one can find them.
Yeah.
And those people deserve their footage to be seen by more people.
Yeah. I agree.
Gary says, just looked it up. There is a Roku app on Play Store for your phone. Okay. Cameron says, I'll be driving a coach of Ghost Hunters to you eventually. Shani says must come back and visit soon. Yeah, it's always nice to see people. So yeah, lots of changes again.
Yeah.
I think this is the most adventurous thing I've done.
Yeah, definitely.
So we are all going to be very busy filming and all sorts.
Yeah, there's so many different things that we can do, or that we have done,
Mm.
and some of the stuff we can bring back, and be interesting to just see, who likes what. Well, we know who likes. Well, we know roughly know what people like. So.
Sarah says it's great to see you got your mojo back, Neil. There's been tough times over the years with trolls, but you've risen above it. Well done. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I do get down. My biggest problem, I think, is I get bored.
And then you let some people can perhaps make some comments, can't they?
Yeah, I get bored and
you get fed up of people's some of their comments.
And that's a reason I hate. I know I'm on Facebook now, but I hate Facebook. There's also I've not mentioned this. There is going to be a Facebook Ghost Planet Network group page as well.
Yeah.
So I will share that out as well.
Yeah.
So you can follow that, and on that Facebook page we'll have all the new shows that are coming up on the channel. Gary said, did you say you're open Saturday? Yes, we are opening Saturday because we've got things to do. We've got cabinets to take upstairs, and we've got to do some work on the sounds room because we're going to start filming seances in there. And it's got some rubbish at the minute, isn't it? Like table against the wall, and
yeah,
they've got to go.
Yeah.
But thank you for your kind words, all of you, anyway. And I'm not coughing.
No, it's probably.
You watch, I'm going to start coughing now.
We're probably quite well at the moment, aren't we, a pair of us?
Touch wood. That's a kiss of death straight away.
Yeah. It's no fun getting old, you know.
Sarah says, okay, been great chatting. I now have to go out in this rain and drive hubby to work.
Oh, take your time. Be careful. I was going back along the M42 today, and it was flipping horrendous with the weather and the traffic.
Vicky says, bring on 666.
Yeah.
Gary says, see you then. I'll come up. Oh, good, Gary. Amanda says, don't jinx yourselves. Now, we've had some illnesses last year, haven't we? Well, you've had illnesses.
Last couple of years, but yeah, we're all right now. Though.
We're okay.
We're on the mend.
And yes, I do have my mojo back, Sarah. I'm really excited about this. It is a big step, but I think it's a big step that someone's got to do. So it might as well be us.
Yeah. If
we don't do it, somebody else will do it.
Well, you lead quite a bit in the paranormal because you come up with lots of good ideas. So it'd be good.
There is another paranormal network from America, so that tends to be more American-based teams. There are some English, but it tends to be American.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have all sort of the British stuff on there. The English.
But we are going to have more British stuff. I like I say, we've got Australian team putting stuff on.
So our history is different from the different from the Americans, and I think that makes a big difference in the paranormal.
Biff says, cabinets upstairs sounds like a job for me. See you Saturday.
Oh, Biff will be taking two, one on each shoulder.
Yeah, we've got about 6.
His cape flowing behind him.
We've got about 6 cabinets to take upstairs, so you'll do that in no time. So yeah, it is I'm very excited by it all.
Yeah, and the new the medieval room now is really looking good. So once you've done them few bits,
we're getting there.
Yeah, getting there slowly. It's been a bit of a transition, hasn't it, from downsizing, moving sort of, and then,
shop.
Yeah, downsizing and sort of getting yourself re-established how
Yeah.
you want it to be.
Also, one of the shows that we're going to be doing is one night a week, perhaps, or it might be 2 nights a week. We can stream the CCTV cameras from the centre, so they will be streaming live.
Yeah, and there's always
Or-
some interesting stuff. You can sit and watch it for ages, like there, you see. You can sit and watch it for ages, and you get one tiny spark of something happening.
Oops. Eric says, yes, I do make a big difference. UK has a longer history. Yeah, we got so many options that we can do. Shina says, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's something we can do, which is what we want. We want to do what we want to do and let you guys watch. Gary says, awesome, can't wait. Always watch when you had it on way back. Yeah. But with this new system, you can actually, well, I'm not saying that because I don't know if you'll be able to do it on the network. We've got 8 cameras streaming live, and either 1 or 2 nights every week, we will put them as a live stream on the Ghost Planet network.
That'd be good.
Gary says, got to see the mirror break live. No, I don't want the mirror breaking, Gary. I think the mirror is too important to us.
No, I think he means the mirror broke. Does
No.
it?
Do you mean the mirror in the attic?
Or do you mean the mirror that sort of rose up and smashed on the chair, the big mirror?
So we've got about 8 minutes left. Let us know. We've had some suggestions thrown at us tonight, like a sort of evidence show.
Yeah,
We'll have to think of a better name than that. Would you like to see an evidence show? No, when it broke last time. Yes, Jane. He means that one.
Yeah.
So would you like us to do a sort of evidence show where people send me clips? It's a bit like Paranormal Captured or Unexplained Caught on Camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we'll give it another. Eric says my phone does not like me at all. It types out rubbish. Bit like my mouth, Eric. It just comes out with rubbish sometimes. So would you like to see an evidence show? And also, would you like us to do perhaps in the future an awards thing?
Yeah. Ghost Planets Awards, yeah.
Would you like that sort of thing? Just tell us. It's something we can certainly do. As long as I win.
You won't be allowed to enter.
Shani says yes to evidence as long as it's real. Yeah, it's got to be real. And yes to awards. Yeah, that's brilliant. Gary says yes to all of it. Brilliant. Yeah, it's got to be real, and we will come up with ideas to make the evidence show different to the others as well. So, any final words, anyone who's watching? There's been a lot of people watching tonight, which is great.
Yeah, it would just be nice to see it actually get off the ground and watch it grow, because it's been in the pipeline a little while, hasn't it?
It's been in the pipeline since that other channel says our stuff's too controversial.
So we thought, sod it, if you can't beat them.
So I thought, stuff you, mate. I'll do it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what we have to do sometimes.
But ours will be better anyway. Ours will be real.
And it'd be nice for all the people, the individuals, like you say, the individuals and the teams who have got really good evidence and they want to get it out there, but they can't really, they've got nowhere to go with it.
Well, apart from YouTube, like I say, and there's 4 million videos every day uploaded onto YouTube, and the chances of actually someone finding your videos, which, and some are fantastic videos, is quite remote. Okay, Gary says Jane could have her own meditation channel.
Ooh, yeah, we did mention that, didn't we?
We have talked about that one. Ant says, good luck with everything. Can't wait until my next free weekend to be back in the building. It'll be good to see you, Ant. And obviously you will be involved in it. Vicky says, yours will be true. Thanks, Vicky. Amanda says, can't wait. I'm so excited. Thanks, Amanda. Eric says, that's the way I was going to do it. You guys are doing it first. It's brilliant. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. We do have a fantastic opportunity, and as long as we do it right and stick to our principles, which your tarot said not long ago, didn't it?
Yeah, we're always being reminded.
It is. I imagine it's going to be really easy to get carried away with things once things start, but we can't get carried away with things.
No, we're always being reminded, aren't we? Particularly in the demon connections, that we've got to stick to. Oh no, excuse me. We've got to stick to our path, and we've got to stick to what we're meant to be doing, and we can't get distracted and influenced by other things.
Alison says, missed the beginning, so I'll catch up when I can't sleep at stupid o'clock. Okay, Alison. I'll tell you, basically, Alison, this is why I've asked you to hold fire on the signs for the door. We are having our own paranormal channel on Roku TV, which is a little bit like Amazon Prime, only better. So it's not just going to be our stuff, it's going to be other YouTubers, and it tends to be YouTube, doesn't it? They can have their footage on there as well. So it's going to be, to me, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be hard work to start off with. But I've got a good team around me, haven't I? So no, if teams send me 20 videos
of good
stuff, I've got to watch. So that could be 20 hours of good videos that I do want to check every single one before I put them on our channel. So if I've got 20 hours of videos to go through on a Saturday night, if I can rely on the other team members up here to look after the teams, for example.
Unless we have a movie night and we watch them all as a team.
Well, need a lot of popcorn that night.
Yeah.
Alison says, oh, exciting. Thanks, Alison.
It's gone ever so quick, hasn't it?
Yes, it's nearly time to go. So yeah, so that is our big news. I hope you're all excited as much as we are. We're not, although we're going to go onto a bigger platform, and it's worldwide, we're not going to lose our values. We're going to still be the same.
Yeah.
Only bigger and better.
Bigger and better.
So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all your nice comments.
It's lovely to see you all, all joining in and coming along.
It's nice that everyone's really up for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're going to go now. So that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. So thank you for all your comments, and
so, thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
And we'll just put this image on there so you can see what's coming. We'll see you all next week.